Ready for action? Sonya Blade style. 80s power all the way. Ready for action? Sonya Blade style. 80s power all the way. Ready for action? Sonya Blade style. 80s power all the way. Ready for action? Sonya Blade style. 80s power all the way.
Hey everybody, welcome to my chat. Happy Mortal Kombat stream. I've been meaning to make this forever, and I am dressed up as Sonya Blade because she's one of the first female characters to ever premiere in this game. It came out in 1992, if I'm correct, and that's the year I was born, so I did obviously not play any of the arcade games. I was well too young. However, I did, as I was like 10, 15, play on probably like my cousin's computer at some point. I never owned the games myself, and I actually don't own them right now. I'm not very much of a gamer. However, I'm really inspired by like world building. Obviously, I've taken Mortal from Mortal Kombat as an inspiration for my series. Mine is called Mortal Lust. It's about gods that become mortal and they attend like a Pantheon Academy. It doesn't really have any fighting at all whatsoever, so it's a completely different story. However, I wanted to look at what Mortal Kombat did for this world build. Coincidentally, I actually lived for 10 years in the city where it was made, which is Chicago. I actually met one of the, well, he was kind of a friend for a while, somebody that works at NetherRealm Studios in Chicago. So it's kind of a close to home game. And yeah, the new movie just came out. So without further ado, I'm just gonna roll the presentation and then we'll go from there. So here we go. These are all the characters that you know and love. They've been like kind of in the movies in different renditions. Different actors have kind of played the looks of them. But yeah, I made everything else, like these are the actual characters from the game, but however, I made like the AI backgrounds and things like that. So yeah, 1992, if you remember, this was the load screen. There's Sonya Blade. Very much a limited roster here of characters, then we get a DC Universe spin-off where you could play against the Superman DC characters, which is pretty cool, in 2008. And then 2015 is the more modern, I think this might be the last game they've done actually. They've not done a new game since, if I'm corrected. They've just kind of been focusing on the movies. Now, I remember this movie. It's probably one of my favorite scenes, this one. 1995, I probably watched it well later after it came out. Sindel is in the 1997 movie, and I really love how this character portrays Sindel. So yeah, actually if you saw my load-in screen, I tried to cosplay her. Then we got 2021. I don't think I've actually really seen this film. It didn't really catch my eye as much. However, I did watch the new one. This one, I thought it was really clever, really funny, really like nailed the 80s funny element, but kind of modernized it, obviously. So let's talk about the different realms, because it's all about realms. So here I am. Hopefully, if you're new to this series, you kind of get a little bit easier to understand. So there's the Earth realm where you and I live. So Sonya Blade, Johnny Cage, Raiden is like a kind of protector of the Earth realm. Liu Kang and Jax Briggs, but you also get like Nightwolf, Kenshi, Cassie Cage, which is the daughter of Sonya Blade, and I forget his Johnny Cage. There we go. And Sub-Zero is also actually from Earth. Then you get this like zone realm called Edenia, and that's inspired by Eden, I'm assuming, because it has it right in the name. This is where you get your goddesses. So like Sindel, as we talked about earlier, she's the mom of Katana. And then you get Jade, Katana, and Melina. Katana is the main character in the new movie, and yeah, her mom kind of plays the different rendition of Sindel. So I do kind of like that old school version of her. So the Outworld is where the bad guys are from, and you don't really only need to know about Shao Kahn. He kind of reminds me of Bowser in like the Mario universe. He's got the same kind of archetype going for him. Then we get to NetherRealm, and of course the studio is named NetherRealm, so that's kind of like their motif here, and it's inspired by Hell. And you get this guy who's Noob Saibot. I know that is a really strange name, and obviously Scorpion, and some of these other like random characters. I really like this character. She's called Natara. She's joined the universe quite later on. but she's from this like vampire world. So this is like, let me pause it really quick because this is like the main part. So the main like lore, besides all the fighting, is this Shao Kahn Bowser looking dude. It's quite simple. It's a very simple premise. You know, there's all these realms, right? And I don't really know if they're all like actual planets or what it kind of like looks like. I'm not really sure if like they've like mapped it out for us in any images, but this is a fan rendition of it. And so we got Edenia, Outworld, Earth Realm, Chaos Realm, Viternus, where it talks about that vampire one, and so, like tons of other realms, right? There's even like the Void and the Heavens. So he's kind of like wanting to basically dominate every realm. However, there's kind of like a, well, I'll talk about it in a sec, but there's like a ruling deities, like deities that kind of set the rules for how you can, you know, own or control a realm, and they've set this like fighting tournament. It's very like Dragon Ball. So you have to win the fighting tournament in order to like take over the land. So a lot of times that's how he tries to win, but a lot of times, you know, bad guys, they try to like bypass the rules, and that's kind of like how the main plot is like sometimes they just don't, you know, they don't play along with the gods and things like that. So there's some couples and romances and like whatnot. So Liu Kang and Kitana historically have something going on. I actually don't know if they end up having a kid. Sonya Blade and Johnny Cage do have a kid, Cassie Cage. Yeah, so they've kind of got like a love-hate, like what do you call it, frenemies. And then Sub-Zero and Scorpion have this like very frenemies backstory too as well. And okay, so this is the ranking of how the universe works. Like I talked earlier about how there's elder gods that are kind of setting up the tournaments, right? So these are them, and let it be known that this was scripted later on. Like I don't think it started with this. They kept adding to the lore as it went on building, so it's kind of more modern. What is true is that these have always been like the warriors, they're kind of like on the lower end of the spectrum in terms of powers, and then you get the rulers like Raiden, and then the realm gods, right, that's kind of more like Raiden actually, and then the elder gods are kind of like very similar to Assassin's Creed. I'll show you guys what I pulled the comparison from there, but it's really just Greek mythology going on here. She kind of represents Gaia, he kind of represents Hades, and then at the very top you get a Titan. She's kind of like the only one listed. They don't really like expose all of the Titans, but she's kind of like the main one, and she's very much inspired by Cronus, Saturn, and Greek mythology as well. So yeah, that's kind of how it works out there. There's definitely a ring. It was a bit strange. This is definitely a bit odd, but it kind of feels like it's the prototype to every game out there, right? So again, Greek mythology, you get Kronos, but in Mortal Kombat, you get a girl version, but her name is Kronika, and she controls time. So there's this whole like thing about time and dimensions. So actually, let me show you right now, because I have it pulled up on stream, so you can get a little bit of a better view of like what these characters are like. So this is Kronika. She's, again, Mortal Kombat 11. So this lore does not come out until way, way later. But she's all about like controlling the time.
Conquest. I am pretty boy.
I can find her again. Okay, so
Burned precious time fighting Kano and Shao Kahn. Our most important work has continued, uninterrupted, on Shang Tsung's island.
That island is in ruins. What could possibly...
Timecraft requires an abundance of raw temporal energy. Every mortal soul contains a lifetime of this power. Every hour, every minute, every second lived is stored within.
Shang Tsung fed off souls.
So basically, she's not like necessarily evil, but she's evil in the sense that she will wipe away timelines if she's not. She's kind of like a time controller. So like, yeah, she'll wipe away good guys, bad guys. That's my understanding of it anyway. So she is kind of like the ultimate villain, but like that's just it's just naturally that way. So I don't really know how that kind of works in terms of defeating her. Obviously, I've not actually played through the game. So if you know, let me know, because I actually don't really know how that plays out. But then you get Cetrion, which is like Gaia, like the earth goddess, right? And then Shinnok, which is the more evil elder god, and he's like Hades. And I've got them here. So Gaia, you know her from Greek mythology, and Hades, you know him from Greek mythology. Well, just copy paste template. There you go. You got your new Mortal Kombat characters. And this is exactly what I've done. And if you're a writer, this is like what everybody pulls off of J.R.R. Tolkien in the Silmarillion, which is the world built before Lord of the Rings. Pulled off the same inspiration, Greek mythology, Norse mythology. So this is kind of like a template that's been happening for decades, centuries, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think that's kind of one of the main takeaways if you're a writer. So here's the Gaia Cetrion. The Gaia yeah, I call her Gaia because that's how
control of her hourglass. Only then will time's momentum be restored.
It will be done.
That's Raiden.
Speak your mind, Raiden.
Since this time merger, I have learned about my future. That my champions fall. That I become a tyrant. If Kronika is defeated, will I be consigned to this grim fate?
The restoration of time will not predetermine your destiny. That is for you to shape.
So yeah, she is more of like the benevolent goddess of the series. And then I do also have a clip of the other guy, Shinnok. So these three are the major like elder gods that you really see in the series. The other ones, I tried to look for them. I even asked AI, and there's just like absolutely no information on them, so that's great. But here's the bad guy.
Game long enough. It is time.
May the Elder Gods protect us.
They can't, Raiden. They are dead.
Okay, you get the point. Very much Hades coded, right? So yeah, that is the main plot of Mortal Kombat. Very, very much easy to follow. So it's very much like Assassin's Creed. If you get into the AC lore, you kind of figure out the same thing, that it's very much like they're ruled by these pieces of Eden. And you're like, what the heck is the pieces of Eden? Wait, what is going on with the music? No, Forbidden Song. How did that come up here? That's so funny. Okay, I hope I don't get copyright for that, but anyway, so there's this scene where like you, I can't believe that was a Forbidden Song that just came on. So when he figures out what the pieces of Eden are, they're like, yeah, it's kind of like inspired off the Anunnaki, like where they like, you know, these elder gods created Eden, and like there's this like Nephilim blood, and he's one of them that has like the powers from the ancients kind of thing. So very similar thing. Like it has this supernatural, like mythological. They call them the Isu. Literally does not look like the same. Like this just looks like the same as the Mortal Kombat girl. Like okay, Anunnaki. Planetary archons, or you know, Greek mythology, same difference here. Yeah, these are prototypes, time trusted, proven. Do them yourself. You know what I mean? Like slap them a different name, tweak their looks slightly differently, and you can get away with it. It is yours now. So what I've done is, you know, taken these planetary archons, and I've taken the Gnostic route and gone with the Aeons in my series, because it's not copyright it's copyright free to work with Aeons. So yeah, so Assassin's Creed, again, very, very much similar lore. So back to Mortal Kombat. Yeah, you get the realm clashes, the portals, faction wars. I really like this. I thought this was quite cool. I'm really inspired by portals. So let's look at the 1992 gameplay just really quick, because you'll see that there's not many cutscenes. This is, I think, pretty sure this was the arcade. So let's have a look. The arcade that I never played, but maybe you guys did. It's so old school, isn't it? Oh my gosh. You know what? I might mute it just because I don't know if it's copyright. That too. Okay, so yeah, you just kind of start and go at it. Your typical arcade game. Not much like to it other than that, but it must have been really fun back then, obviously, because it wouldn't have gotten the popularity that it did. You'll have to let me know if you guys actually played this game and what competitors. There's Sonya. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's the only female in the first one. I could not find this outfit to save the life of me, so I just went with something else, but yeah. Oh, and then obviously the finish him, which is the main USP of this game. That makes it different than any other fighting game. But again, not many cutscenes whatsoever. So let's go back to the next one. So the next one would be, I think it was the year after. Yeah, 93. So in 93, it seems like they've expanded it slightly. So let me take a look. I think, okay, so we've got, is that Katana and Melina? As far as the female. Oh my god. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I think this one, let me exit out of some. Okay. So in this one, you get an improvement, a slight improvement. Oh gosh, slight improvement of graphics here. Yeah, a noticeable improvement of graphics. I'm pretty sure this is still, yeah, this is still the arcade game. So for 93, this probably looks quite spectacular. I'm assuming like the other competition would have been Street Fighter. Let me actually look that up. Let me see what competitors. What competitors did Mortal Kombat have in arcade days, like in 1992 and 93, in terms of what other games were playing, like Street Fighter or what? Years later. Alright, yeah, Street Fighter was by far the biggest direct competitor. Let's see what else. Fatal Fury, World Heroes, Samurai Showdown, Fighters History, Burning Rival, Time Killers, and Eternal Champion. Yeah, I've never heard of any of those, so I'm not sure if they made it out of the arcade generation. Oh, there, I just disappeared. Okay, 95 I think is the next one. Yeah, 95. Let's see who else got added. Oh, these look new. They kind of look like the bad guys. Him, he looks, oh, there's two of them. Yeah, I don't really recognize many of the other ones. I think that's Nightwolf. So this one, let's see what this one looks like. 95. I think this one might be the first console game. Mortal Kombat 3. Choose your destiny. Yeah, I think this must be a console. Let's see. kind of has the arcade feel still. 95, yeah, potentially still an arcade one. So yeah, again, a slight improvement in graphics here. But I don't see many cutscenes still. Yeah, not really. So let me check if there's... Yeah, this is still the arcade. Okay, yeah. So, again, you don't really get like the gods history in these ones. Or the elder gods or titans or whatever. So 97. Okay, this looks like they took characters out. Who's this guy? He's looking like the Dragon Ball guy. She got an upgrade, or is that Cassie? That might be Cassie. Let's see this one. Legacy Collection. Wait, let me see if this one was... Oh, okay, so this one's PS5. PS5 game. I feel like the blood has, the gore has really improved. Yeah, the graphics are definitely next level. Let's see if it has any cutscenes or anything. Fatality. Doesn't look like it. So by this point in time, I think the competitors were, oh gosh, what was that? There's one was called Soul Calibur. Okay, Soul Calibur and Dead or Alive. So Soul Calibur, Dead or Alive, Mortal Kombat, those are kind of like the first console games I remember. And they're all quite very similar in terms of like fighting. However, I think this might be one of the only American companies that was doing it. So the other ones were, I'm pretty sure, Japanese. Yeah, I don't see any cutscenes. So, not much lore build just yet. Is there like a good... Oh, so you get the Elder God as the main villain at the end, the guy that's like Hades. So there's no cutscenes, but at least you get like the introduction of the Elder God by this time. The bad Elder God. Oh my god, what the heck just happened? Where is he going? Back to where the hell, I guess. Shinook's menace is over. You're the supreme champion in Mortal Kombat. Nice. So again, this was 97. Okay. I think the next one is in the 2000s. 2002. Okay. Why is it coming up again? Stop. Sorry, I put on this random copyright-free DJ. I like her music, so I don't mind that there's like a brand on it. But anyway, so 2002. Let's have a look. This is a PS2. Okay. Oh, I saw the vampire girly. Let's have a look. Hokkaido versus Long Fist. I don't know these characters. So let me go back to the start screen and see what kind of... Oh, weird. Oh, this is so different. Yeah, you definitely get new characters. Nitara! Okay, so Nitara first appears in 2002. The vampire girly. Oh my god, you get a freaking reptilian. I don't think I played this version. This does not look familiar to me. Okay, here's Natara. Where did she go? Maybe she was just the girly. I don't know where she went. Okay, so still, let's see who the bad guy is in this one. Quan Chi. Okay, he's one of the outer realm characters, kind of like the Shao Kahn looking dude. So yeah, still nothing about a cutscene whatsoever. 2002. Where was I in 2002? Oh gosh, I was still in middle school. 2004. Oh my god, the freaking. There's like hundreds now. I think I looked it up, how many actual characters. There's like at least 300 total. Like, I don't know if they have them on rotation in games or what. That's a lot of characters to make. I feel like a lot of them don't really have any cohesive, like, making sense to me, but it's whatever. The PlayStation 2. Oh my god, we got the first cutscene ever! Or at least like introduction. Wow, it like massively improved. From 2002 to 2004, there's like a massive difference. It now becomes like a story. I bet like it really got a lot of fans through this game. Like, you know, the newer generation probably first started on this game. Let's see who the bad guy is. Sub-Zero. Oh no, he's playing, like some sort of dragon dude. At least they changed the bad guy in everyone. Like, I was kind of expecting it to be Shao Kahn every time. Sick. Alright, well that's pretty good. I think there's an ending champion scene. Oh no, it's just like a storybook. Yeah. Oh, Ed Boon. Cool, yeah, I like this one. I think this was a massive, like, fan service. Alright, let's see if it could get any better. Or if it just kind of coasts from here. Alright, 2006, it kind of looks this exact same. So, let's see the gameplay. Oh my god, what the heck? It does look like more of the same, maybe just kind of like an expansion pack in terms of like the story and stuff. Alright, let's see who the bad guy is. Some monster named Blaze. Sick. Alright, so in terms of the next one, let's see. I'm also gonna change this song. Oh, it's almost done anyway, but oh my god. Okay. Oh, sorry. I kind of skipped a few. I think we were on 2008. Yeah, 2008 is the introduction of the other characters. So let's have a look here. Ooh, heck yeah, this is awesome. So it's the first time you can play against the DC universe, and this is sick. I've never played this one, but I feel like I would like it. I feel like if I had to play any of them, like, because I'm not a gamer, this is the one I would like.
Scorpion.
Wow, the panning, the intro, like the setting the scene is different too. This is so cool. I love this one. Whoa, and just like the fact that you can like break out of the zones now a lot easier. Dude, this. Why is this song coming on every 3 seconds? Sorry guys, I should really build like a playlist. I'm just on. Oh god.
Flawless victory. Round 2. Fight.
What is going on? Okay, well, you know what? I'm just gonna let this play. So, let me see what, I kind of really like Superman, so if I can find Superman, that'd be sick. Oh, there's Catwoman.
Finish her.
Nice. She literally just fell. Lex Luthor. Where the? Oh, he's taking. Oh. Wow, that's so good.
Round 1. Fight.
This game still holds up. 2008.
Round 1. Fight.
I couldn't find Superman.
Scorpion wins.
I'm like, well, I don't know why. I really want to find him, but I can't. Anyway, so yeah, it's cool one, the Q one. And then let's see. I'm just gonna play the first song. No, that is not. Okay, this one. All right, so back to okay, goodbye. There we go. Back to this. I think there's only a few left in terms of the games, so I'll just run through them really quick, and then we just got the movies, and that's about it. So 2011. I feel like this is the one that I remember. Yeah, I had already graduated high school at this point, and I was in my freshman year of college, and I remember my friends playing this one, and I remember being blown away because I had obviously seen like the clips of the older ones, and I was like, whoa. I mean, when this dropped, like everybody was so excited about it. So yeah, let's have a look. Let's see if I remember it correctly in terms of like if I'm still impressed by it. I remember it just being like the thing we played like on our downtime in our college dorms. Yeah, I feel like it like kept the 2008 like pans and intros and kind of world expand. I mean, whoa, expansion. Oh, is this the one where you could swap out? I think you can double tag team. Yeah, that's freaking awesome. I kind of remember that. I think it's a co-op where you can tag your friend. I don't know. Am I going crazy? I kind of have like I have a memory of that. Yeah, dude, this was sick. I don't see many cutscenes either. It does feel like it's not really wow, the setting too. I mean, to see like it have, you know, come from the arcade world into this universe. Yeah, I think this is pretty well made. I don't know what you guys think. It holds up still. Look at that! Look at this one! That's sick. Wow! Yeah, I'm really impressed by this one. I think it's what I remember, it like having been blown away by it back then. Okay, so after that, let's see. After that, I no longer like ever played anything, not even with friends. So I don't know what came out after this. But apparently, this is probably the last one that they've done. The studio has confirmed they're working on some game, but I don't know if it is a Mortal Kombat game. They've kind of just been focusing on the movies since, but this is the 2015 version. Oh snap! So in this one you get to play against the alien characters. I forgot about that. So you know, like Predator versus Alien. So for some reason they call it, I don't know if there's an intro scene with it. It's kind of dark though, isn't it? Like, I mean, the lighting is very dark. So yeah, I've seen the Alien series. This is so cool! It's actually quite clever. I'm surprised that they got the collab for this. Such an interesting, like, clash of characters. Dude, this is freaking awesome. I feel like they didn't disappoint because they could have just like slopped another like same kind of, you know, part 2 DLC off the 2011 version, but they decided to add something new and interesting. Look at the blood, that's so funny. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed with the studio, especially for, you know, representing Chicago where there's not really many other gaming studios whatsoever. But kind of bit of more character intros. Oh my god. Freaking cool. Okay, so that's the 2015 version. Oh gosh, I always do that. So after this is when so there's more cutscenes. So like I discovered this. I don't know how, let me pull it up because I don't know how this kind of works, where they are, but apparently there are tons of cutscenes. Or there's like a whole kind of story with the gameplay that you get in the newer one. So definitely like leveled it up. I mean, this is completely different to anything we've seen before, right? So it's really impressive.
Like that? Or did it skip
again, and more like actual story build, world build, the characters actually interacting, which is not anything we've seen before. It was just used to be like a fighting game.
Oh, come on.
So yeah, you get the point. I mean, this is the Earth realm. They're trying to protect the Earth. The others are trying to protect Edenia. Others, you know what I mean? So like, very simple in terms of the lore. But yeah, you get portals. You get the elders and the titans. So other than that, it's pretty simple, but quite interesting. I think there's another one. This is so there might, yeah. Is there one more? I think maybe one more, so my bad. Let's see. So, did they release one more after this? Potentially. 2019. Okay, so this is the last game. 2019 was the last game. So, wow, that was not that long ago. Yeah, that was during, yeah. Let's see this one. Okay, so the last one was pretty impressive. I don't know if they could take it up a notch even further, but let's go. Oh gosh. This is the Mortal Kombat 11 from 2019. Let me go back to the front, the character selection. It's still quite dark. I don't know why the developers are liking, like, kind of like how the Superman and Batman series kind of got really dark. With Zack, I think it's like the Zack Snyder as a director, but like, yeah, it's not as like popping color-wise as it was before, which I'm not about. I like the more color, like saturation. So again, DC Universe, random mix of opponents this time. Wait, is that the Terminator? Rambo? That's so crazy. Okay, again, they do manage to surprise me every time. Like, they're not lazy with it. They're actually trying to, like, deliver. I don't know if the actual gameplay is as surprising to me as the other ones. Yeah, I feel like I liked the 2011 and the 2015 version and the 2008, but not so much the newer one. So I think potentially that's why they've not really made another one since.
Promise. I had to restore my family. Over and over, I crafted the sands of time.
Potentially now they've just ran out of ideas for it, but I'm not sure. They might still be working on a new one. But yeah, okay, so in terms of movies, so we'll kind of go through them. I think they might be copyright, but I think I can show the trailers. And yeah, there's a bit more behind the scenes with that one, full story. This is that 2019 one. This is where you get more of the elders that I showed you before, like these people, the gods. So if you're interested in the gods and the lore and that's where you're gonna get it, is the 2019 version. So they've definitely just kind of dropped more of the lore now rather than back then. So you can see how it started off with like a really simple fighting game. They kind of just started adding characters and cutscenes and development, and now they've like kind of backtracked and rewritten and added a lot more of the explanation as to like how the deities kind of work. So yeah. But yeah, let's see. So I think we're gonna backtrack a little bit. So in 1995, pretty sure a console released that year. So they hyped it up with this movie. I don't think this is as well remembered as the second one, but I'll play the trailer with no sound, or at least scrub through it. So yeah, very like, but I don't know if this one's hold up as much. Or is this the one? I'm confused. Oh yeah, no, so this is the one that, never mind. So this is the one that most people remember. Scratch that. I got them confused. So 95 is the one that most people remember, and this is a scene that I liked from it. It's the Sonya Blade scene. I think she's my favorite Sonya Blade character. I don't think the new actress does her quite as well. And actually, it was supposed to be Cameron Diaz, but she got hurt on set, so this is the replacement actress. But I really like her. I think she's really convincing and is like the iconic Sonya. And that's Liu Kang. So yeah, this is the one. Sorry about that. I got a bit confused earlier. This is the one that everyone remembers. And I distinctly remember the scene, so I must have watched it. I just probably don't recommend it otherwise. You know, it's got a bit of the tacky, like 90s kick to it. Oh yeah, this is the classic Sonya move. Okay. So, after this 1995 is, okay, that's when you kind of starts going off the rails in terms of like people liking or having a good reception to it. Oh yeah, I already, sorry, covered that one. Yeah. But I did like the Sindel. So 97, again, another year that they released the another game. They hyped it up with this movie, and it's called Annihilation, and it's kind of about Sindel, which I really like the Sindel actress. Oh, there's Shao Kahn. It's kind of like the same story as the new one, but redone in a way. Oh my god, it's so tacky, this one. But here's Sindel. Wait, if I can freaking find her. I really like that actress. I think she played the character really cool. And the new actress just doesn't hold up to her. But yeah, as you can see, very not much memorable at all. But she's awesome. I really hope that song doesn't come back up again. 2021, I don't know where I was for this, because I apparently didn't like care about this at all. I don't know if they did much marketing for it. And yeah, I don't think I've not heard anyone talk about this movie, and it might be copyright, so I'm just gonna flag through it a bit. Did you guys watch this? I don't really like. Is this about Sub-Zero and what's his name? Scorpion. That looks like it. Yeah, there weren't as much major characters in the new one. But it does seem to have, like, Jack Spriggs looks like the same actor. Is that the same actor? Is that Johnny Cage? I don't know if Johnny Cage and Sonya, oh, there's Sonya. Is that the same actor?
I'm Sonya.
Yeah, I think that is. Okay, so potentially some of the characters are still the same. But yeah, was not as exciting at all. I don't know what happened with there. It had potential. I mean, everyone loves Sub-Zero and Scorpion, so I don't know what went wrong there. So now this one is the new one that came out this year. I don't think I can play anything because it will definitely copyright. However, this guy kind of made it for me. What's his name? Because I think he was in The Boys, somebody told me. Let's see. Who plays Johnny Cage in the new Mortal Kombat movie 2026? And does he play in The Boys? But yeah, I really also liked the Katana character. No, I knew it was gonna come back on! There's like, it's a playlist, and it said that it was all copyright free, and then it just snuck in there like some random, some absolute random tracks. Okay, Carl Urban plays Johnny Cage. Yeah, and he also plays in The Boys. He's also in Lord of the Rings, apparently, and Star Trek, and Judge Dredd in the Dredd movies. So he has the acting ability, and I think he really made this movie. So yeah, I liked it. I didn't like watch the whole thing actually, because it started to become a bit too much like fighting going on. But I liked the intro. I think it made me like excited and happy to like see kind of like how they did the 80s thing. I don't even know why it's 80s themed, because it came out in the 90s. So I think Johnny Cage is just an 80s character, that's why. So Sonya Blade and yeah. Oh, here's like my favorite actors, I guess, put together. So, one second. Let me try to find it like a freaking copyright free song. Copyright Mortal. I literally typed in Mortal Kombat copyright free, but there's not much. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I liked the Sonya in the 1995 version, and I liked the Johnny Cage in the new version. So I wish I could see the casting of the film if it was them two. That'd be great. And then for the other one, oh my god, this song is crazy. I like the Liu Kang of the 1995. I think he's iconic. And then I really like the Katana of the new version. I think she's amazing. So I wish I could see them too, but that's never gonna happen. So yeah. But it just goes to show, like, interesting how like the actors kind of make the film, really. I don't know what else she's in, actually. Do you guys know? And of course, I liked Sindel from the 97 version. I did not like the new Sindel. I just felt like she brought nothing to the character. She's got sass, which is amazing. Alright, so let's talk about my series really quick. So what did I pull? So my series is kind of inspired by the Realm worlds. I did not take any like verbatim worlds. Obviously, like Mortal Kombat was inspired by Greek mythology, so a lot of it is coming from there. Yeah, and I feel like it's different enough to where it's not going to be considered like infringement. But this is my world build. So I've got a simulation like the Matrix, and so the pantheons of my world. So let me explain. So my book is about a Pantheon Academy. So it kind of sits at like beyond the simulation, and it's where all the gods from all the pantheons go to my academy. And what happens is that the gods, so they're all ranked by Pythagorean numerology from 0 to 9, with 1 being like your highest god. And so then like yeah, so then like the gods like Sophia, who's from from Gnosticism, or Lilith from Jewish mysticism, or Kali from Hinduism. So they are the gods that are number 9. And oh my god, what is going on? So they they kind of like are gods of wisdom. So in order to gain wisdom, they have to make errors. Like the only way you can make gain wisdom is through mistakes. So this is their like task in the world, is to make mistakes and learn whatever. And so one of the mistakes they have, is they create the simulation. And this is Earth as we know it. And obviously I'm taking this from like religious lore, from Gnosticism, and not like, I'm not making up the story. The story already existed. I'm just retelling it in like modern lens. But yeah, and then you get like the heaven and Dante's hell kind of. Oh, what is going on with this? I'm certain this is gonna get copyright protected. Sorry guys. Okay, this one says no copyright too. Just a trap version. A trap version for like the soul trap that I'm writing about this is out on my website, you guys. I took a year to write it last year, so it's out now for free. You can watch netboy.tv. What is this trap version? I did not expect it. This is so funny. Okay, well, what is it? Trap. Okay, so there's a few more maps that I've made. So you can tell, like, I've gotten this concept of realms, but they're not the same whatsoever. And there's no, like, realm domination going on like in a Mortal Kombat. This is, like, they're all set realms. They don't change. There's nobody really dominating them. They're always going to exist. And yeah, so it's quite different. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys. This is how I was inspired by Mortal Kombat. It's primarily by the realms. And some of like the magic obviously that they have. Oh gosh! I'm cursed. I will figure out music for my next stream, you guys. I'm sorry. I really thought I was set with that playlist. But yeah, that's about it. So thank you so much for joining. Let me put on no. Let me put on one of those freaking Mortal Kombat-y ones that have the countdown in the Okay. Alright, so thank you again for joining my stream. Hopefully you learned something new about Mortal Kombat. If you were like kind of interested how it progressed throughout the years and kind of what the lore was behind the fighting, if that makes sense. But yeah, anyway, signing out. I'm writing my sequel next. I'm actually going to look into a few other things like the Da Vinci Code. What else? Odyssey I've already read, but since the movie's coming out, I'm going to do a stream on that. And then another thing, William Shakespeare. Some other things on the horizon. Thanks for joining me. This was kind of just a fun one. Yeah. See y'all next time. Bye y'all.